Basically, my mother and brother both died from hepatitis B within a very short period of time. So I was a freshman in college, and my brother was 17 years old, and he just woke up one day with tremendous pain in his side, and we found out it was liver cancer caused by hepatitis B. And he died a year later at 18, and my mother got liver cancer 1 week after he died, and then she died the following year. Both of us have lost members of our family to hepatitis B, and we just wanted to protect other people from this disease and protect other people from getting liver cancer.
Well, Leslie started the program when she was a graduate student at Harvard Public Health School, and in the DC area, this is where I'm from. We wanted to reach out to as many people as we could. And being a Korean American, most of the Koreans come to church on Sundays. That was one of the first places we started. We talked to the pastors, and they agreed to do a screening and vaccination event. So we got the congregation to come and sit and get tested and screened, and as well as get vaccinated for hepatitis B.
In the DC area, and that was around 2002. But previously in 1997, HBI was founded in Boston area when I was a student, and there we focused on Chinese Americans and also Vietnamese and Korean, but Chinese was the main Chinatown area that we worked with. In some ways, it's still very much the same as it was in the beginning, where it's very grassroots. We don't have a lot of funding, and it pretty much runs on the sheer willpower and passion of, in this case, Jane Pan is the main executive director. She's got volunteers mostly working with her. In terms of expanding, I think our models are very unique. And so in 1997, when we first started, we were the first organization that really tried to create educational materials specifically with the community. So we felt like the community is the expert, and they would be the best in knowing how to outreach to their own members. Our outreach materials were community-based, and then we also brought screenings and vaccinations directly to places where the community gathers, which is what Thomas was saying, like churches and schools and language centers and boys and girls clubs and those type of things. And we still do a lot of that, but now it's expanded to hepatitis B and C. Other organizations around the nation contact us and ask us for advice.
The theme for tonight's dinner is partnerships, and as a nonprofit grassroots organization, without our partners, we'd really be able to do nothing. So it's all about the volunteers and the really generous corporations that have given the vaccinations in kind. Without those, we'd have nothing. The doctors give their time, the hospitals and the clinics, they're really the foundation of everything we do. But without them, we really couldn't do anything.